Hi, I'm June Davidson, and I have suffered from major depressive disorder with severe anxiety for my entire life. I originally came to see Dr. Anderson on a referral from my psychiatrist. I had gotten to the point where my depression was extremely severe. I was extremely suicidal. I originally came to Dr. Anderson for ketamine therapy, and I had done 3 rounds of ketamine. The first 2 were relatively successful, but by the time I got to the 3rd round of ketamine, within about a period of 9 months, it had ceased to be effective for me. At that point, Dr. Anderson suggested that I try PRTMS, and I was very reluctant at that point because, as with most people who'd suffered from lifelong depression, I had a great feeling of hopelessness. Fortunately, Dr. Anderson and my husband talked me into trying the PRTMS, and it was life-changing. The treatment itself was actually fairly simple. It involved putting on a little cap, kind of a funny-looking little cap, and the treatments themselves took about 20 minutes to a half an hour. Actually, they were very relaxing. I would sit in a chair, and the little cap would be placed on my head, and magnetic waves would be pulsed into my brain. Couldn't really feel the magnetic waves, would hear a little clicking sound, and again, the treatments themselves were very relaxing. I started to feel an effect, really, within about a week. I was feeling an improvement of my symptoms, was feeling less depressed, was feeling like I wanted to be more active. My sleep was improved. And really, by the time the treatments were completed, I was feeling much, much better. And about a year ago, by the time the treatments were totally completed, and within about a month, I have to say that I was a totally changed person. I went from being a person who sat on the sofa all day watching Netflix and thought about ways to kill myself and constantly wished I were dead, to the person I am today, which is somebody who is just happy to be alive. I am full of joy and happiness. I am in a place where I thought I would never, ever be. And I owe it all to this treatment. It really is nothing short of miraculous. It has totally changed me. It has brought me something that I thought I would never be able to achieve, which is joy, happiness in being alive. And I really can't express my gratitude sufficiently to have reached this goal. It's something that I never thought I would be able to achieve, because people that suffer from major depressive disorder know that it gets worse with age. And as someone who is 68 years old, I was experiencing this, and I was at a point of really being totally hopeless. I never thought I would find something. I had tried everything. I had seen many different psychiatrists. I had tried probably every antidepressant that was available to me. I had what was termed treatment-resistant depression, which means that my depression had resisted every treatment I had tried. And, I had tried alternative treatments. I had tried all the conventional treatments. And when I found the ketamine therapy and the PRTMS, these were cutting edge treatments, and they are not inexpensive. They are costly, but I cannot put a price on what I have achieved here. I have found joy, I have found happiness, I have found a reason to live. And for somebody who has spent most of her life trying to die, and I've actually tried to kill myself several times. And I am so glad now that I did not succeed in doing that. Because for me now, every day is a new and wonderful revelation. It's just, this is how normal people feel. This is how it feels to be happy. And I'm so glad that I get to experience this. And I'm so glad that Dr. Anderson came into my life, that PRTMS came into my life, and I cannot say enough to encourage anyone who is having the same kind of problems that I was having with depression and anxiety to investigate this treatment and to have an open mind toward it and to try it, because I can only speak from my own experience, but as I've said, what it has done for me has been truly life-changing, and I cannot recommend it highly enough.